On this episode of Cooked at Camp, I'm making Krunchilli garlic noodles. This cooking segment is just a snippet from a regular wild touring episode on the Holland Track, 300 kilometers off-road in the WA goldfields racing a huge incoming storm. A link to that trip video is in the description below. Righto, it's tea time and I'm on dinner tonight and I'm going to do something for the boys that I've never cooked before. I've cooked a variation of this before and it was missing something. So I have picked apart some other recipes and I picked bits I like to put this together. It is a garlic chili noodle dish and I am cooking my noodles in the rice cooker because I've only got the one induction stove for this trip and I want that for cooking the rest of it. But I can't see why that won't work. Never done that before, but I can't see why it wouldn't work. I reckon by the time that's cooked, the rest of this will be done. I'll show you where I'm at right now. So I had a spring onion and I've taken the white stalky bit of it and I've diced it up and I've got it there ready to fry off in a minute. Now the other side of the spring onion I've used for this sauce. This sauce is 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, 2 teaspoons of white sugar, 4 tablespoons of tahini, a couple of teaspoons of sesame oil, and all the rest of that spring onion has gone into there. And I've given that a good mix up. That's ready to roll. And the noodles keep bubbling on me. Now we'll do the meat bit of the dish. So I'm gonna start frying off the spring onion stalks there. And I've checked with the boys that they're good for this because there is a heap of garlic going into it. I reckon I've got about maybe 5-6 cloves of garlic there, big ones. And I'm also gonna put quite a lot of chili in there. I'm gonna use Krunchilli to flavour that dish. So it's going to be pretty stinky in the swag tonight, but I reckon it'll be a nice dinner. Right, I'll fry this down. I'm going to go in with all that garlic now. There's heaps of garlic there. And I'm just going to fry that off for like a minute or two. And I'm not going to use paste garlic, I'm using real garlic. I do cheat and use garlic paste a lot in cooking just to make it easier. But because the garlic and the chili are the hero of this dish, I'm not going to skimp. I'm going to use real garlic because I don't want that sourness that you can sometimes get from garlic paste. I want real garlic flavour. I want to be able to smell the boys' breath the next morning from their cars. Right, going in with the mince now. Now I'm using a mix of pork and beef mince. I would have just used a really fatty pork mince, but I couldn't find one. This had a higher amount of fat in it, so I'm just using the mix. Right, that's just about cooked. I want it to actually brown and crisp up on the bottom. I want those crispy bits, so I'm going to keep cooking it longer. It's just looking grey now. But you've got to keep cooking your mince for longer than that if you want the tasty crispy bits. But now I'm going to go in with about 4 tablespoons of Krunchilli. About 1/3 of a jar, it's quite a bit. Now I'm going to stop stirring that for a minute. And I'm going to let all that rendered fat and the oil from the Krunchilli settle down the bottom of the pan and crisp up some of that mince. Because I don't want boring grey mince. I want crispy, fatty, charred mince. And I reckon that pasta's done now too. So I'll turn that off. And we're just about to put it all together. And then the saucy stuff's gonna go in last. I'll show you that. And then we'll be eating. Alrighty, that pork is just starting to stick to the bottom and I've got to scrape it off. So I'm gonna get some nice little charred bits. So that's pretty much ready to assemble now. And this is how it's gonna go together. I'll sit you there. Sorry, the lighting's not great, but you can see what's going on. I can turn that off. And I'm gonna dump in my noodles. And I don't mind if I get a bit of pasta water in there because it'll help break up that fond that's setting on the bottom of the pan. And it's also starchy, so it'll help all this sauce and stuff stick to the noodles. I am using like fettuccine noodles, not Asian noodles. Because I just wanted the curly bit so everything would stick to it. They're probably a little bit overcooked, but it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, everything's stuck on the bottom, which is good. A little bit more noodles. I probably cooked a bit too much. And now we can dump all that saucy stuff in. And give that some love. There we go. Yeah, that's awesome, really nice. Noodles are a little bit overcooked, but beautiful. Kind of like, you can really taste the sesame flavors from the tahini and the sesame oil. A good bit of chili in there, lots of garlic in there. Yeah, delicious Asian flavors. I'm gonna put a little bit of coriander on mine and Duff's. And Nath won't have any of that. All right, boys, tease up. You wanna ring bowls and forks? This is good. I reckon the boys will like this.
Yeah.
Hello, me old mate.
What have we got?
Get in over here. Come around this side. Ooh. Garlic chili noodles.
Ooh, garlic.
Yep.
Excellent.
There is so much garlic in there, dude. There's like 5 cloves.
Well, I'll hold you to that. I'll be the judge of that one,
Yeah. Bit of coriander.
Has that got mince in?
Mince, yeah. Yeah, a bit of pork mince, fatty pork mince.
Oh, cool.
Krunchilli, heaps of Krunchilli as well.
Oh, did you put some of that in?
Yep.
Well, that's hot, that shit.
Give that a whirl. Oh, it's not your hot Krunchilli, it was my mild one.
Oh.
Yeah, so Krunchilli, have a go of that. Krunchilli do like a really hot one, this one, which is made out of Carolina Reaper. That stuff will burn your bits. But the one I put in this was the mild one, which if you like a little bit of chili, give it a crack, it's very nice. And Baz, the bloke who owns Krunchilli, is an old mate of Duff's and I.
That's right, yeah.
But regardless of that, really nice product.
Oh, do you know what's got a bit of bite? It's good.
Like
nice,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Oh, yeah, it is good. Loving it. Well done,
Awesome, mate. No worries. Come on, Nath. And I think we might just end that episode here. Comfort food. Give that recipe a crack. It's a good one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week's episode.